Step into the Twilight Zone, where echoes of the past whisper secrets. Welcome to Chronicles of Timeless Tales. In our Myth versus Fact series, we illuminate the blurred lines between legend and history. Behind the Iron Curtain of history lurks a shadow so dark, it's almost mythical. From the depths of Russia's imperial abyss rises a figure cloaked in darkness. Today we peel back the layers of deception to reveal the truth about Grigory Rasputin, a man whose name is synonymous with scandal and enigma. Was he a holy man or a charlatan? A savior or a seducer? Let's uncover the truth behind the man known as the Mad Monk. Born in 1869 in the remote Siberian village of Pokrovskoye, Rasputin was one of 7 children. Tragically, he was the only one to survive into adulthood. His early years were marked by hardship, but his survival against the odds foreshadowed the extraordinary life that lay ahead. At 18, Rasputin's life took a dramatic turn. He embarked on a spiritual journey that led him to Verkhoturye, where he claimed to have had a vision of the Virgin Mary. This mystical experience propelled him into the arms of the Khlists, a sect known for its unorthodox and controversial practices, including holy passionlessness, a concept involving extreme forms of spiritual expression. Rasputin's reputation as a wandering holy man grew as he traveled through Greece and Jerusalem, performing what were claimed to be miraculous healings. Upon returning to Russia, his growing fame and charisma attracted a following. He built a chapel and became known for his purported ability to heal and predict the future. In 1905, Rasputin's destiny intertwined with that of the Romanov family. He met Tsar Nicholas II and Tsarina Alexandra, and soon became indispensable to them. Their son, Tsarevich Alexei, suffered from hemophilia, a condition that was both rare and incurable. Rasputin's reputed healing powers provided hope to the desperate royal couple. But Rasputin's influence wasn't without controversy. His behavior, characterized by excessive drinking, allegations of sexual misconduct, and manipulative dealings, sparked outrage. By 1911, Rasputin's behavior had sparked widespread outrage. Prime Minister Pyotr Arkadyevich Stolypin reported Rasputin's misconduct to Tsar Nicholas II, leading to Rasputin's expulsion from the court. Despite this, Tsarina Alexandra's strong attachment to Rasputin, especially due to his perceived healing influence on their son, led to his swift reinstatement. Nicholas, reluctant to displease Alexandra or jeopardize their son's well-being, chose to overlook further allegations against Rasputin. Rasputin's influence peaked after 1915, during World War I, when Nicholas II took command on the front lines, leaving Alexandra in charge of domestic affairs. Rasputin, serving as her confidant, had a substantial impact on government operations. His sway extended from the appointment of church officials to the selection of cabinet ministers, often favoring incompetent individuals. His involvement in military matters sometimes exacerbated Russia's wartime challenges. Although he was not aligned with any political faction, Rasputin fiercely opposed those who challenged the autocracy or threatened his position. His interference in political and military affairs led to disastrous decisions, exacerbating the growing discontent among the Russian populace. His influence over the Tsarina, and by extension over state affairs, became a symbol of the corruption plaguing the monarchy. Rasputin's relationship with the Russian Imperial family, particularly with Tsarina Alexandra, had profound historical implications that contributed to the political instability of the Russian Empire and ultimately played a role in the downfall of the Romanov dynasty. His close association with the royal family, coupled with rumors of his illicit influence and behavior, led to widespread public discontent. The perception that a self-proclaimed holy man had undue influence over state affairs and the royal family undermined the legitimacy of Tsar Nicholas II's rule, contributing to the growing public support for revolution. Rasputin's presence and influence isolated the royal family from many of their subjects and from the very institutions that could have helped them navigate the turbulent political and social landscape of the time. His advice, often paranoid and self-serving, contributed to the Tsar's mismanagement of the empire, especially during World War I. His relationship with Tsarina Alexandra gave him significant sway over the royal family's decisions, including matters of state, leading to chaotic and inefficient governance that further destabilized the empire. The scandal surrounding Rasputin's relationship with the royal family became a focal point for revolutionary propaganda, illustrating the corruption and decadence of the monarchy and fueling revolutionary sentiment among the Russian people. The assassination of Rasputin in December 1916, intended to save the monarchy, instead highlighted the depth of the crisis facing the Romanovs. The climax of Rasputin's dramatic life came on the night of December 16th to 17th, 1916. Lured to Prince Felix Yusupov's palace under false pretenses, Rasputin faced a deadly conspiracy. Conspirators, including Yusupov and Grand Duke Dmitry Pavlovich, attempted to kill him with poisoned cakes and wine, but when the poison failed to act, they resorted to bullets. Despite being shot multiple times, Rasputin survived long enough to attempt an escape, only to collapse and die. His body was discarded in the icy Neva River, and his death became the stuff of legend, wrapped in myth and sensationalism. Rasputin's rise and influence came to symbolize the moral and political decline of the Russian Empire. His story encapsulated the dysfunction within the royal family and the government, serving as a stark illustration of the empire's inability to reform and adapt to the changing times. The murder of Rasputin, far from solving the monarchy's problems, only deepened Tsarina Alexandra's commitment to autocracy. Within weeks, the Russian Empire was engulfed in revolution, leading to the fall of the Romanov dynasty and the end of the imperial regime. Rasputin's influence and subsequent assassination only accelerated the revolutionary fervor that led to the February 1917 revolution, overthrowing the Romanovs less than 8 months later. Today, Rasputin's legacy endures, immortalized in pop culture through songs like Rasputin by Boney M. and various films and books. Grigory Rasputin remains one of history's most captivating and controversial figures. His transformation from a humble Siberian peasant to a key player in the downfall of a mighty empire underscores the unpredictable nature of power and influence. Rasputin's assassination stands as a testament to the unpredictable nature of power and the fragility of empires. His story is a potent reminder of how personal and political scandals can converge to shape the course of history. You've just witnessed the enigmatic life of Grigory Rasputin unfold before your eyes. If this shadowy journey through history has captivated you, then don't miss our next exploration into the unknown. Join us on our quest for the truth. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Until then, let the echoes of the past guide your curiosity.